Hey, what's up, everybody? Agent WD-40 here. I got a theory about these alien
More mysterious.
aircraft going on right now. Got a theory out there. I've been telling everybody's got theories. I got a theory. But mine's going to be a little bit more on the debunking side. Check this out. I was saying about this when I woke up today. And brewing some coffee, of course. The aliens coming out of the water. I take issue with that, if you think about it. We've had a lot of earthquakes, especially on the West Coast, because, volcanoes and stuff, underwater volcanoes that they don't want to tell you about, but it is. Uh, Continental drift, if you guys know anything about the past, anything about history, or geology, I guess I should say it's probably a more proper term. Um, with continental drift, okay, unless these so-called aliens have bases set on on the bottom of the ocean, like the surface of the ocean, or former old land, however you want to look at it. Uh, they're definitely not coming from underground, like underneath the ocean or underneath the ground of the ocean or the floor. Because with continental drift, volcanoes going off, earthquakes, there's no way they would survive. There ain't no advanced race in the world, I almost said, but what I meant in any known galaxy, I'm gonna say, because they'd be crushed under the pressure. So, if there was actual alien craft coming out of the water, I would think one of our naval submarines, radar boats, somebody would detect that on the floor. Now, you can easily say, well, we haven't discovered everything that's on the ocean floor. Well, in a sense, we kind of have. I mean, if we can go down into, what's that one trench called? The Mariana Trench? We've seen almost every inch of that. Well, of course, they claim they haven't, but yeah, we have. That's the deepest known trench here on Earth. So, I have a little problem with these alien crafts coming out of the water. I just don't know how they would survive. It's continental drift that has me thinking, okay, this is kind of BS. I mean, think about our subs, our submarines, and we had the best subs in the world. Let's be honest, we have American subs. I just find it hard to believe that there's aliens in the ocean that could possibly survive. I mean, on one hand, you could honestly say, okay, that's why aliens, when people get abducted and they go into these UFOs to get probed or checked on, whatever you want to call it, they always say that it's cold in a spacecraft, which would make sense if you're coming out of the water. Pretty cold underneath the water. It really is after so many feet. After like 100 meters, whew, or 300 meters, I don't care where you're at. It's cold. It's chilly. I mean, unless you're around some kind of volcanic tube or something, that's spurring out heat. But okay, with my little theory, debunked theory, whatever you want to call it, out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the afternoon UFO news. Now, I don't know where this newscast is from, but I think it's like ABC or NBC 12. So I'm gonna guess it's somewhere near the Jersey side or maybe New York side or somewhere on the East Coast, Upper East Coast. But they're trying to give explanations, and if you look over here, old girl over here is like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired of talking about this crap," and this dude over here is like, "Damn, I wish I could go home and get some love to my biggie girlfriend." Okay, let's get into this video and see what's a crack-a-lacking and a percolating over here.
More mysterious drones spotted in Ohio. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base confirming more were flying late last night into the morning.
Yeah, and sightings briefly shut down the base Friday, all part of the mystery playing out all across the country.
Okay, see, these drones going over to bases. Now, I remember when I started looking in and watching, 12 million, and I really mean 12 million, like in the literal sense of 12 million videos about drones. I don't know, 5-6 years ago when, I got one and started flying them. in the drone community, it is like a sin to fly illegally. And what I mean is, near a base or anything. You're kind of a, well, I don't know what no other words to say, but you're kind of a dick, because you don't want to ruin everybody else's fun just because you're a schmuck. You know what I mean? So they're flying around bases, but the problem is you can't fly nothing around a base. Somebody gonna shoot it down. They have straight up permission. They don't need permission from their higher ups, or like their sergeants or commanders or nothing like that. Generals. You see it, it ain't ours. Shoot it down, take it. We'll check it out later. Shoot first, ask later kind of scenario. Which is smart on their part, because it's Air Force Base. Get the hell off our base. You ain't supposed to be there. But now they're freely letting them go and fly around their base. I don't know. It seems like the sooner that Trump becomes president, the worse things are getting. And that Joe Biden, he's such a baby boomer. He is one of the worst presidents that ever plagued our country, planet for that matter. That dude wants his war. He's going to think of any way to scare people into it. I think this is a scare tactic because the Democrats are thinking, the more people we scare of our own people, I mean Democrat people, their own people, the more we can control everybody. And these drones seem to be more of a control mechanism than it is anything. It's fear-mongering, maybe a little bit. Maybe there is aliens amongst us and they want to show their little beady eyes. But they're going about it all wrong. If you're some alien race, I'm going to tell y'all right now, aliens, stop listening to our government. You're supposed to be highly intelligent, but you're playing with everybody's government. No, you're not intelligent at all. You're fucking stupid.
Federal agencies have launched about 100 investigations. The White House.
Anybody want to guess that that's just a regular plane? Because that's all everybody's recording now. Oh, if it moves in the sky, it's a UFO. Please.
Says sightings over the Northeast are a mix of law enforcement, commercial, and private drones. Local 12's Tyler Madden.
That's probably all they've been to begin with. Think about it. If law enforcement, because let's be honest here, most police, especially city police, they don't even know how to do their job. I've made a video about this, about a month or so ago about there are good cops. Believe that. There are really good cops. And then there are some that you question to be like a Best Buy employee. Like Best Buy employees, they'll be working in their computer or laptop section, and the only damn thing they know about is vaping. Okay, they shouldn't even be working in that section. And honestly, they shouldn't be working at Best Buy to begin with, because you don't know a damn thing about electronics. Why are you even there? It'd be like a McDonald's employee. You ask them, "Hey, can you make me a Big Mac?" And then they bring you back 2 pieces of bun, some ketchup, and lettuce. If you don't know how to do your job, get the hell out. Police are the same way. Police, I don't understand. A lot of them, I'm not going to say sheriff's department. I'd like the sheriff's department or state police, whatever you want to consider them, county police. Them guys are pretty on par. But local police got to be some of the dumb son of bitches in the world. I don't understand how you take a job in law enforcement, but you don't know the damn law. I don't get it at all. And here we have the same thing. We got the police flying their own drones, and they don't know how to fly them. And they're putting them up in masses, which should concern some of you people out there, because they can fly a drone, and if you shoot it down, it's going to be like punching a police dog. You're going to go to prison for a long time. They're going to start treating these drones as like they do the police dogs. Kind of stupid is what I think. I think they need to take it down a level, because you're freaking out a lot of people that are easily to freak out. And I'm so sick of seeing this picture right here. This is a satellite picture. It is not a drone. It is not a UFO. This shit is retarded. Let's get back to this news story. It says video ain't too long.
And continues searching for answers, including what you should and should not do if you see drones over your head.
I know what I'm going to do if I see one over my head. If I know it's just a regular drone, then I'm just going to wave to it. Maybe, nah, I won't flip it off, but I will wave to it, so maybe show my ass a little bit. But I'm going to let it be. Now, if the drone comes flying around and it's looking in my fucking windows, I hope you're good at flying your drone, because it's going to get a shotty to it. Let that be known now. You come spying around and looking around on me, it's going to get took down whether you like it or not. And if you think some of us can't do an EMP or make an EMP device, you're sadly mistaken. We'll open our window, throw something out, and your shit going to fall straight to the ground. And then guess what? My drones get a free upgrade. You know, in my opinion, bring them drones on over my head. I'm taking it down. My drones, helicopters, hell, my e-bike could use some upgrades. I'll make your drone a good hood ornament from a Mini. How about that?
Taylor.
Kyle and Paul, the FBI says over the last few weeks, more than 5,000 reports.
I think this guy here is constipated. Look at him.
Reported drone sightings have been called in, and even with a number of federal agencies saying they haven't found any national security threats, it's causing...
It's not a national security threat? Okay, let me explain something real quick. If Trump grabs a woman's butt, that's a national security threat. But when a drone is constantly up your keister, that's not a national security threat. Drones flying around air bases is not a national security threat. So what's a national security threat then? A couple of white guys drinking a beer, or a couple of black guys or Mexicans drinking a beer, that's your national security threat? Racism? But a drone flying around an airbase, and some of them may be radiant, not a security risk, national security risk. Kind of odd.
Everyone to second guess everything they're seeing in the sky.
Well, what other choice do you get but to second guess something when you're not told any information? This is why I'm a firm believer in a small government, no judges, no laws. We need an anarchist state again, because it's people like me that go and hunt this information down. Then, of course, it's people like me that the FBI shows up at their house. Poor little bastards. I feel so sorry for the FBI people. They know they look foolish when they come to your house. Oh, poor bastards. Okay, I'm rambling. Let's get back on with this.
I typically look out the window at just like planes passing by.
I typically look out the window, but I point my phone out because I don't want to see it in real time.
And I just like notice something pretty different.
But breathe.
Okay, now, look. She's got a tow hook in her nose. There ain't no way. She's not looking at the camera. She's looking everywhere you can see in her eyes right now. Everything she's saying right now, even before hearing her story, I'm going to say she's full of crap and she's lying her ass off. You can see it in her face.
Benj doesn't think it's a plane. She doesn't know what it is that flew over her house.
There's not really any noise, but typically like the planes that go that low that are going to like the Hamilton airport nearby, they're pretty loud.
From what I've seen, they can be kind of lumped into three categories. Some of them are just plain old planes. Some of them are astronomical objects like Venus, Jupiter, stars. And then the other ones, I think, are just good old human-made drones.
Okay, that one was funny. You just ask an astronomer about a drone, and his comment is, some of them out there are the planet Venus. Yeah, because the planet Venus goes left, right, up, down, and disappears real quick. That's just too funny. Just too funny. Let's keep the astronomers out of this. What do they know about a damn drone? If I got a question about a frickin' telescope, I'll go with your opinion, but we're talking about drones and alien aircraft. Oh shit, that was funny. I needed a good laugh this morning. I really did.
Astronomer Dean Regas says the rise in sightings is causing everyone to do a double take when looking at the sky.
More people are watching the sky, and so they're noticing things that might have already been there before, but are coming out even more.
Regas thinks the sudden spike is the work of copycats.
I think it's something that kind of snowballs. It's that these drones have probably been there a lot. Just people start noticing them.
No, if them drones had been there a lot, everybody would have noticed them a long time ago. You know, it's kind of ironic. How come none of these drones or alien craft are ever flying during the day? Because during the day, we will catch you up in your BS lie. So they only fly them at night with lights on. And again, I alliterate, no actual UFO is going to have lights on because they don't want to be discovered. This is all just a hoax, and we're all being played for monkeys, caveman type monkeys at that.
And then photographing them, and now it's part of social media, so everybody's kind of on the alert.
The FBI is warning against people taking it upon themselves to stop the drones. Agents.
Oh no! Again, you fly your drone around here. All you're doing is giving me a free upgrade. So if you do fly your drone over near me here in South Dakota, could you fly them big old government ones like they use in war? Because I would love to have one of them parked next to the Mini Cooper. Boy, I could use an upgrade.
Seeing a spike in planes mistaken for drones being shot at and lasers flashing in pilots' eyes.
Yeah, they say lasers in people's eyes, but I have seen so many videos of all these drones putting lasers into everybody's houses, windows, roofs, and everything else. I don't know. I think they had to get rid of lasers unless it's for a scientific purpose, or you got it for your cat to play with, or a dog. My dog's like playing with the laser, but I ain't gonna be a complete jerk and point him at a plane.
Trying to take them out yourself. Please do not try to do this because.
Why is it always these liberal people? Don't get your pew pew out because you might hurt somebody with the bullet that you spray. No. Okay, maybe in the city, but where I live, you're gonna shoot off your pew pew, and people are gonna go, "What the hell you doing out here?" Drone flew over me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, really?" 2 minutes later, you're gonna have the whole neighborhood out there walking guard. I wonder why there ain't no drones up north where I'm at.
They could be actual aircraft, which would.
Oh, I hate this video right here. I've debunked this one like multiple times on Rumble, YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, everywhere else that I post videos. And this is the worst one of them all.
Be very bad.
The
It's
Ohio
fake.
Bar Association says it's against federal law to shoot one down.
Actually, it isn't. There's stipulations on that law itself. When you're flying a drone or RC jet or something, if you're flying around military installations, if you're flying around airports, against the law. If your drone is of a certain size, medium to big size drone, you have to register it to fly it. But these smaller ones you would buy off Temu and everything, they weigh less than a pound. You can fly them anywhere except for military installations and airports or any government buildings. You know the routine there. So yes, the places these drones are basically being viewed at, or you can fly them anywhere 24/7. I hate it when news source, and this is why I don't like journalists and mainstream media. They don't know the law. It only takes a couple of seconds to look up drone laws, aircraft laws, FAA laws, and you would know what this supposed journalist, he's full of crap. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. This is why nobody watches the CNNs, MSNBCs, and the Fox Newses. Because there's no truth in them. You're going to get exactly the opposite of what the law actually is.
Yeah, they're very small and very hard to find. And so when you have these
Yeah, I bet that ain't the first time his wife or boyfriend's told him that, yeah? Oh, check out that beautiful F-15 and F-16 Falcon. Don't know what's prettier, the Falcon or the Eagle. Got to fly an Eagle when I was a kid. Well, when I was younger anyway. What a great experience. Nothing like an F-15 Strike Eagle. Nothing like an Eagle.
reports of things that are flying over government installation.
Ooh, Mustang. Ugh. It's a Ford. Ugh.
It's definitely concerning. I don't think it's anything nefarious.
Those laws also come with some stiff penalties. Anyone who damages, destroys, or disables a plane in the U.S. can face fines or up to 20 years in prison.
Okay, that's not true either, because you're not going to be able to find out whose drone it is, because if they're flying that high, they ain't registered their drone. I saw a video, was it 2 days ago, that a smaller drone, I'd say that was 12, 13,000 feet up, and one of the engines sucked in that drone, and it just exploded. Not the engine, though. The 747, 787, 777, whatever craft that they were flying. It took it like a champ. Blew it right out the back. So there's no way that you're going to be able to get any numbers off of it. If they're doing illegal crap with their drone, you ain't finding no numbers. It's like trying to find an illegal gun. Once serial number scratched off, you're beat. You're buried. You're beat.
Paula.
And anyone with concerns about a drone flying in an unsafe way can call the FAA hotline. That number is 866-TEL-FAA.
From breaking news to feel-good stories.
All right, so there you have it. More BS coming from you straight up in the morning. So, I don't know. You take with it what you think it is and what you think it might not be. This is WD-40, and I'm out this BI.